All right, guys, so we are here for our day trading stream. Let me know if redirect works. It should have worked. We're going to get ready to day trade. We got a little bit over 10 minutes left. Let's get ready to day trade here. We should have some music up. Let me know if the redirect worked. It should have worked. Worked? All right, cool. It's day trading time, chat. Alright. Oh, good, it worked. Alright, cool. Alright, we are gonna do a poll here. Are you bullish or bearish heading into today's open? Bull, bear. Vote on the poll. Let me know how you feel this morning. Again, big gap ups today for the most part in markets. It doesn't mean we're gonna hold, but we are gonna be day trading live today. Should I make it even bigger here? I can put it there. Yeah, we'll put it there. Or no, should I put it on the right side? We got our position list up here so you can actually see it. I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to buy this. We're at the bottom range. So we're in 2 contracts here. We'll add some more. We'll take some regular contracts here too. I'm going to add to this 4 contracts. Maybe add some more. There we go. Ah, we pulled back too fast. 3 contracts. We're at the bottom range. You guys can't see it, huh? Let me fix this. What about... I'm trying to figure out the best. I can put it here, but it's too small, right? We got 5 contracts. Let me draw this. It says delete some of these, but how? StreamYard's off sometimes, man. It's like, hey, if you want to make this work, you got to delete it. Okay, but how? All right, so there's my P&L right here. You can see it. Yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button heading into the stream, chat. We got 10 minutes. All right, we're completely flat on the day, almost back up. 5 contracts. There we go. We went green for a second. Now we're coming back down. Again, I think we're at the bottom of the range. That's why I'm buying this up. I think momentum is probably on the downside, but I think we're at the bottom of the range. And so if we're continuing choppy, like we've been in this range for a minute. To zoom out a little bit, I think we've been in this range for a while. Ah, I see. I can delete layouts. There we go. This is much better. There's too many layouts here. Alright, so we're down a little bit. I'm not going to add any more. Again, we're just going to let this sit. We're down $50. It's not the end of the world. 9 minutes, chat. 9 minutes. There we go. Alright, so now I can actually create a new one. Alright, we're going to have to cover this probably. I don't know. We got a little retracement. I do want to see if it hold. I Alright, we're right back up. So again, we didn't get scared out yet. I think this layout works the best. Wait, what happened? There we go. That's better. Sorry, my dogs are All right, so we're actually kind of green on the day. Now we're flat. Again, I was patient with this. We have 5 contracts. I just want to let this work. We're at the bottom of the range, so I feel like we can come back up here. There we go. Thesis was correct. Take a little bit more off. All right, we're going to let the last little 1 contract hold, building up a cushion heading in. We got 8 minutes left until the opening bell, chat. 8 minutes. Yeah, again, I'm kind of bearish after the opening bell, to be honest. Still, who knows, and it's all just guesses. Here's NVIDIA. I'm going to put NVIDIA up on this chart. All right, so we got a profitable trade, and so one of my strategies is kind of letting profitable trades work for me. So if we pull back any, I will add to this. All right, we didn't pull back. We just ended up ripping up. I'll wait for a dip and then buy again. Kind of staying in the stagnant sideways range. Yeah, it's my dog Bruce. They said at a doggy hotel, dude, they were so excited to see us. They were so excited to see us. I wanted to buy back here, but I didn't have time. Sorry, I'm putting this stuff on my arm. The VIX doing, yeah, let's see where the VIX is at today. I haven't even looked at the VIX. So the VIX all the way down to 20s ahead of CPI. Look at NVIDIA start to spike. NVIDIA about to break highs of the day. So NVIDIA right up there towards highs of the day. Right up there. It's getting there. It's at 106.40s. Getting ready to break. Yeah, dude, honestly, my dogs are great dogs. You know, we had this doggy daycare place. Take them, do a temperament test. They said, oh, your dogs are great. And then some little weenie guy that worked there, like, who didn't know the dogs at all, basically treated them like they were just, like, never learned. Like, they don't know this guy. They're not going to let anybody just grab them. You know, you got to work your way. You got to feed them and earn their trust first. And this little weenie dude freaking... The girl was fine. Like, the girl was fine. This guy tries to do it. And basically, he tells us we can never bring all dogs back there. And I'm like, why not? And he's like, because your dogs wouldn't let us put a leash on them. It's like, yeah, because they don't freaking know they don't know you, you know? Like, we told you guys this when we first got started. And it's fine. But, like, you know, you should have told us this 2 days ago. We didn't end up leaving a bad review. I told this story. Carol wanted to leave a bad review. I'm not one to leave bad reviews because I just feel like putting goodness out into the world, not negativity, but, you know. But still kind of frustrated with that company. The other place took them and they did fine. All right, so now we're pulling back a little bit. We're too close to the open for me to add to this position, I think. We're just too close. Right, my dog's not mean. You just gotta earn her trust. You gotta feed her. We told him this. We said, hey, give her some treats. Let her eat it out of your hand, and she will. And, you know, and then once she lays over, scratch her belly, show her you're not gonna hurt her, and she will love you, right? But if you don't do those things and you just walk in and try to grab her, like this guy did, it was a guy that did it, and he was a young guy. He wasn't an owner. He just kind of worked there. You know, of course they're not gonna know you. Like, of course they're gonna be off with you. Like. And it's fine if they would have said it, like, told us beforehand, but they didn't, you know. Unfortunate. Oh, you're talking about, he has a TV show. Caesar Milan is who you're talking about. Yeah. A lot of good info. People give Caesar some hate, but he's actually got a lot of good stuff. Like, he knows how to train dogs, of course. Do your dogs get along with other dogs? Yes. So like, well, with exceptions. A little dog? It's got to be Ken.
Does he have a little black and white dog?
I don't know. Don't let our dogs out there.
No,
All right, the open's in 2 minutes. All right, love you. Bye. All right, look at this big drop in the market. Sorry, guys. Carol showing up right before the open, as she does. But look at this big dump. I'm trying to see what it is. Like, what's driving this here? Is it Apple? Apple's down. I don't know if this is going to cause... It's Amazon, it looks like. Amazon falling quick, and then something just happened. That's a big candle. It's not NVIDIA, though. NVIDIA's still up there. Hey, thank you, Tiny. All right, guys. We got 1 minute left. 1 minute. All right, I'm going to throw this in sub-only mode, too, man. My subs have been looking... They could be better right now, chat. We deserve better here. Hit the subscribe button. Do it now. You know you want to. Try one time. I feel good. Do it now. All right, so we're bouncing up a little bit right now. And here's the opening bell. There's the bell. NVIDIA is what we're watching at the open, chat. It's at 106.30s here. Again, my bias, I guess, is bearish today. Look at NVIDIA spike, but I could obviously be wrong, and maybe I am. Look at NVIDIA spike up to 107s right at the opening bell, higher than that here. So maybe this is just a fake out. Amazon's dumping down quick, though. NVIDIA spiking, Amazon's down. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you would, Tiny. I'm sure you would. Palantir. Yeah, Palantir spiking. Look at the NASDAQ all the way back up, too. So NASDAQ spiking up, too, here. It's going. Robinhood is up big. I know they had earnings last week. Somehow I'm very green in my portfolio today. Nike is helping me out a little bit. All right, so again, we've opened up completely flat. We went up big, down big. Right before the open, we dropped a lot, went up a lot, and then went back down a lot, and now we're bouncing back up a lot. We'll see what happens. Honestly, I'm short biased here. I'm going to short this. It's very risky, though. And probably a little bit too close to the opening bell for me to try to play this. We break the top of this candle, I'm cutting it. Yep, I'm out. So we're down 20 bucks on the day. It could be worse. Yeah, dude, Carol comes in here right at freaking, right at 9:30 every day. You know, Nvidia breaking highs though, so this actually looks bullish. Amazon bounced right at the previous closing price too. Yeah, one of my weaknesses is discipline right after the opening bell. But I'll wait, and you know, we had a cushion on the day, you know. Yeah, the VIX currently very flat open, man. Maybe I might look to attack choppy behavior today because of the CPI report this week. Nvidia to the moon. Yeah, Nvidia's up to 108. It looks strong, but the market and the NASDAQ have been so flat right now. I just don't trust this at all. Right, so it's just been so sideways and neutral. It's just very hard to trust this. Also, guys, if you haven't already, check out Apex. While we're waiting for the chop to decline a little bit, check out Apex. Apex funded account program in futures. They give you a demo. They test your skill with the demo. If you pass the test with the demo, they fund you. If you fail, you only lose what you pay for it. In this case, it's $30 for the base one. You can get the 150, 250, or 300K challenge for $40 roughly if you use my coupon code and link. And again, almost all new day traders lose. We had a lot of day traders say, hey, what should I do in the beginning? Almost all day traders lose. And so if you try to risk your own money and thousands of dollars, you're probably going to lose, right? Like that's just the truth, right? You're probably going to lose whatever you risk in the beginning. And so instead of risking thousands of your own money, try a funded account program. For $30, they're going to give you a 25K demo. If you can make 1,500 without losing 1,500 first and following their rules and conditions, they fund you 25K 90% split. The 90% is similar to putting the money up yourself. You're keeping 90% of your profits once you're funded as long as you follow their rules. If you fail, you only lose $30. So your risk is noticeably less. Once you're funded, you're still keeping 90% split. And once you're funded, if you make 20, 30K, you can withdraw that and, you know, fund your own account. You won't need them anymore. And so it's just a good way to limit your risk in the beginning. And if you're a good enough trader, you can get started for less. So check them out. You got to use my coupon code and link. They're a sponsor. They pay me money. I am biased because they pay me money. You know, understand I do trade off stream. You're not going to see all my trades. Understand they pay me money. I'm biased. Understand CFTC 4.41 hypothetical or simulated performance have limitations. Top 3 most biased trader of all time ever in the world right now. Check out the link if you want to check it out. Anyways, we're pulling back here. Very sideways, choppy. Nvidia's high. Amazon's bounced back. But the rest of the market's kind of boring. Yeah, no, I'm not mad at Carol for it, you know. Carol and I got a good relationship. We've been together for 14 years, you know. We don't get mad at each other for dumb stuff like that. That's too uptight of a relationship, I think, you know. Now, I'm not saying we never get mad at each other, but we don't get mad at each other for dumb stuff like that. She's a good wife, good mom, you know, really loving mom to our kids, which I think is the most important thing, you know. Same thing with the father. Father's got to be loving, and father's got to be authoritative. But, you know, but yeah, she's just a good mom, you know. Anyways, Tesla down. Is Tesla down? So the whole market's kind of flat right now. Tesla is down a little bit. Not a ton, though. Tesla's still battling 200. It's been right around 200 for weeks. Nvidia broke highs again? Or it's getting close to it at least. Look at this choppy range here. I don't know how to feel about this. Complete choppiness. Look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Nothing else here. Yeah, I don't know what to do here, man. The market does not look favorable to me. All right. Just waiting. I like this big up wick. We're going to start to short. So we're going to add to our short position. If we spike up a little bit, see if we can start to come back down a little bit. And we'll add to our short position here. There we go. There we go. Bottom range. We will cut this position. There. All right, so we just made all of our money back plus some, up $50 on the day here. I think, you know, I think we're in the sideways range. It got to be, it was almost too obvious. So I'll put this up here. There we go. We're in this choppy sideways range. I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, CPI, and it might make choppy markets leading into it too. So we got the CPI report. Oh, I was going to buy this right here because, again, what happens is traders are more apprehensive to take big positions leading into CPI. And so what that means is that the days preceding CPI and PPI inflation, we might have choppy neutral activity, which is kind of what we are seeing today so far, at least. And that's probably why, is because we have the biggest inflation report of the month tomorrow and Wednesday. All right, so we bought this dip. Small little baby trade here, kind of scalping this move. We'll add back to it too. Little risk, little contrarian of a trade where we're buying weakness, but it's all right. All right, so we sold a little bit just to protect it. I think, yeah, we got out. So we're up 26 bucks on today. Gave a little bit back. We'll buy this dip again. See. It's kind of, they say don't catch a falling knife, but it's kind of my favorite strategy here. All right, so we're up about 60 bucks now, about 60. We'll try to do this again here. 3 contracts now. Increase our size a little bit. All right, we're out. We're up $76, a little bit less than 100. Still kind of building up some profit. And there's a bigger bounce back that we might have could have taken advantage of. Again, sideways trades are very predictable leading into CPI and PPI reports this week. So that's kind of what I'm attacking here. Yeah, we'll see. You know. We got 4 contracts now. Taking a big risk. We built up some cushion. I just want to give it time to work here. There we go. All right, so we're out. We're up to $105 in profit since the opening bell. Starting to get our rhythm here. See if we can start to stabilize and head back up. All right, so we have bottomed out a lot. I'm gonna buy this dip again. Let's see if my strategy backfires on me. Hopefully it doesn't. Obviously, I don't want it to. Also don't want to risk too much right now. we have 4 contracts. We're not going to add any more to this either. Too risky. There we go. All right, we're out. We're up $145 on the day so far. 145 bucks. We'll see if that continues. All right, guys, man, I wish, yeah, so big breakdown here. It's kind of like picking up pennies in front of a train track. I told you guys I thought we would get bearish action today, and that's precisely what we've gotten. Yeah, and right now we're just trying to be patient. We've already bought this dip and somehow made money on the downside long. But at this point in time, again, it's kind of like picking up pennies in front of a train track. I think eventually we're going to bounce back, but I think the markets get fearing. All right, we're going to buy it again. This is a little risky. 2 contracts is small, though. Complete retracement back up. I'm going to take a piece off here. Two contracts. There we go. I'm going to cut this. So somehow we got out profitable here. We're up over 150, but we were correct about our red action. I thought we'd get red action at the opening bell today. And again, like, if you guys can learn anything from me, balance, man. Like, balance is freaking powerful in stocks. Like, a lot of people don't understand it. Not just with stock price movement, inflation data, economic reports. Balance is huge. You can tell the Fed tries to keep it balanced, right? And so in terms of like predicting the outcome of economic reports, balance is a huge factor that I take into consideration every time we get a report. You know, there's one time we got like 4 CPI reports in a row correct. And the reason I got them right, if there is, again, a lot of it was luck, but if there was an edge there, it was just balance. Same thing with today, right? So today, if you think about balancing here, last Monday we had this big red action. For the rest of the week, basically, we bounced all the way back up here to where we're kind of where we were prior to the big dump, right? So the next question is, okay, well, what do we do now? In general balance, we're going to come back down a little bit. You know, doesn't mean we're going to give everything back, but I mean, generally that makes sense, right? In terms of balance. That's kind of how I was like, hey, I think we're going to have a red day today, and we did. But again, I'm just, you know, I'm definitely not right all the time. How's oil doing right now in all these markets, guys? So what's oil doing? Oil's pumping up today on geopolitical uncertainty. My portfolio is basically completely flat right now. So we are breaking down even more here. I'm going to buy this. I think we've dropped enough. All right, so we're up to 180 in profit. The strategy I'm using here is kind of simple, right? And it might just seem like luck. But again, if you think about it, we're profiting on the long side in this, right? Like what we're doing is we're only adding to our losing positions one time, same size. We're not adding additional size. And so what we're doing is we're waiting for a breaking point, kind of a climax in the red action, right? And we're saying, oh man, we're down a lot short term. Let's buy it up, see if we get a little retracement back before we continue down. So that's what we do. We buy it up, we cover up here, we wait for another kind of climax in the breaking action. We say, okay, we're down a lot, let's buy this up, see if we get another rebound. And I think in this situation, you got a lot of edge on both sides. There's a big chance that we're just going to rebound back up. Even if we don't, if we time it correctly, like basically what we've done here, you can still exit right around the top of these, right? So you're still catching the small bounce, even though it's continuing down and profiting from the upside in scalps. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and close it down, chat. I think we got what we wanted out the day. We made a couple $100. I got some stuff I got to do today, and tomorrow's the bigger day. Today we don't really have much going on. We don't really have any economic reports, any earnings, anything major like that. Let me check earnings. And so I'm gonna just go ahead and get out of here, guys, and we're gonna be back ready to cover all the big craziness we get tomorrow. Again, this is a 50K funded account. If you want to take day trading without as much risk as putting up thousands and risking thousands yourself, try a funded account program. I wish I had something like this when I first got started. My risk would have been much less. Most day traders are still going to lose, but it's still a lot cheaper to lose here than it is to put up the money and lose $5,000-$6,000 yourself, most of the time at least. And so again, try this. Again, here's the link if you want to check it out. Again, what they do is they give you a demo, they test your skill with a demo account. If you pass the test, they fund you. If you fail, you only lose the monthly subscription. The base one right now is $25K. You can get it for $30 if you use my coupon code and link. I think it's still, the sale's still going on. Yeah, you can get it for $30. There's about 2 days left, but you can get it for $30 right now for the next 2 days and 2.5 days if you use my coupon code and link. Again, they're going to give you a $25K demo if you can make $1,500 without losing $1,500 following their rules. They fund you $25K, 90% split. If you fail, you only lose $30 a month if you use my coupon code and link. It also comes with real-time data. And again, if you were going to pay with real-time data outside of this in your own demo account with real-time data, it's going to cost about $30. So the value is there, But if you pass it, you get tons of funding, and you can also get, again, the 150, 250, and 300K for about $40, right? So very cheap all the way around, regardless of how much funding you want. They've paid out over $250 million since 2022. So one of the most legit in the world, although again, they are sponsored. I'm biased. Check them out right here. And good luck, guys. I'll see you guys later. Y'all be safe. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's PPI inflation data. So we'll see. But yeah, y'all be good. I'll see you guys later.